direction of Mrs. Sandy Cassell have worked very hard for this performance tonight, and I can honestly tell you that it's going to be a performance that you will love. There may be a few of you out there who are even singing along and dancing in your seats, so sit back and enjoy the evening. These kids have worked hard. Please remember also to make sure your ringers are turned off on your cell phones. Thank you.
I think that there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, and that is softness of head.
That's Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, and the most colorful voice of America.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there.
Before Theodore Roosevelt was president, he was a member of the First United States Volunteer Academy, known forever as the Rough Riders, for indeed they were.
A determined conservationist and a true patriot, Roosevelt became president at the start of a brand new century in the young nation called the United States of America.
Do what you can with what you have where you are.
By the time America was only 100 years old, it had already made its mark to one of the greatest nations in the history of civilization.
Yet we had only 8,000 cars and 10 miles of paved roads.
The average worker made $12.98 a week.
Then President Roosevelt said,
The government is us. We are the government. You and I.
then he said,
Far and away, the best prize life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Then finally he said,
I am only an average man, but by George, I work harder at it than the average man.
That was the character of 1901 America.
As the world was turning to a better century, America was turning to a better place where everybody wanted to be.
Patriotism reached new heights in 1904, and the place to be was St. Louis, Missouri, for the Louisiana Purchase Exposition, more commonly known as the World's Fair.
the year is 1918 at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month.
Extra, extra, read all about it. The war's and the war's is over.
The country and world were emerging from a rough era of war and epidemic. There was even talk of war revenge against the countries that seemed to have conquered.
But President Woodrow Wilson said,
peace has to be peace of reconciliation. A peace without victory, for a victor's peace would leave a sting, a resentment, a bitter memory upon which terms of peace would rest, not permanently, but only as upon quicksand.
From this idea, the League of Nations was born. President Wilson said this about America.
America is not anything if it consists of each of us. It is something only if it consists of all of us.
Altogether, America was ready to celebrate and have some fun, so the 1920s came with the war, and the dance that was the Catch Me Out.
Dancing, don't be shy. Dancing, Day, Wall Street crashes, Great Depression begins.
For the next 12 years, America and the rest of the Western industrialized world suffered what has come to be known as the Great Depression. The Dust Bowl, bank closures, a collapse in agriculture, and many other problems plagued the nation, and times were hard.
America begged and it did not break. President Franklin Roosevelt said,
I pledge to you, I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people.
not everyone loved the President's New Deal, but there was certainly a new feeling in the 1930s.
America rolled up its sleeves and got to work, finding happiness and satisfaction in the joy of upbeat song and dance.
World War I was supposed to be the war to end all wars, but that was not the case.
In the 1940s, World War II broke out, and the American soldiers were back in the battlefields of Europe and Asia.
Young women were working at factories at home to support the war and as nurses at the war front. Young men were signing up in droves to be shipped all over the world as young defenders of freedom and liberty.
Once again, families and friends were separated, and the loneliness of war took a toll on all Americans. Yet it was a promise of being back together with family and friends that helped boyfriends and girlfriends, brothers and sisters, moms and dads, and all fellow Americans survive the pain of separation and believe in brighter days ahead.
Dear Mom and Pop, it has almost been 11 months since I last saw you, but I look at your pictures many times a day and read your letters over and over. This war in Europe goes on and on as it does in Asia, and it seems like every other part of the world. I cannot tell you where I am,
But it is wet, cold, and lonely as can be. I cannot wait until this war is over and I can come home. No need to worry, Mom and Pop. I'll be home real soon.
are lonely, the nights are long. As I sit writing my sad song, I promise you as I gaze at the moon that I'll be home. I'll be home real soon. At last, the long war is over in Europe and in Asia. The men and women were coming home.
Ironically, the wars have boosted the American economy and have hoped for happier and brighter days ahead made in America. America was a happy and happening place to be.
Hello, baby. Welcome to 1959. Things are looking up, boys and girls. World War II is over. The economy is pumping along, and America is feeling good. Get your poodle skirts, slick back your hair. Get your daddy's T-bird, because America's on rock and roll.
Everybody twist, twisting heaviness.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
That's Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady of the United States from 1933 to 1945. Even after her years in the White House, Mrs. Roosevelt continued to be one of the most influential women in American history. She was a champion for civil rights, the new idea of the United Nations, and of course, women's rights.
A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
World War II hero John Kennedy became President of the United States in 1960 and challenged America to set lofty goals for its future.
As we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous, dangerous, and greatest adventure men ever embarked.
Very lofty.
We choose to go to the moon.
See what I mean?
We choose to go to the moon and do these other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
This was the spirit of America in the 1950s and 60s, and the idea of a great young nation burned ever brighter.
A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an ideal lives on.
Our best ideas have always been the ones we worked on together as a nation to bring to reality.
In a very real sense, it will not be one man going to the moon. It will be an entire nation, and we must all work to put it there.
Our dream of a great nation was being passed from one generation to the next.
Let the word go forth from this time and place from friend and foe alike, that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in an American dream.
That's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speaking of the hope of the American dream.
I have a dream that my children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the dark or skin, but by the content of their character.
But for those that believe in the beauty of the dream, we also believe that after each struggle, there comes out better on the other side.
It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness.
That's the real dream of all America's true voices.
Woodstock?
Oh dear, honey, I believe that man is a hippie.
I can't tell if it's a boy or girl with that long hair.
Be careful, dear. You don't know what that thing's been into.
Just chill, man. We're happy to be alive.
It's so true. In the 1960s and 70s, there were a lot of Americans disillusioned, but by yet another war and what seemed to be an impossible generation gap.
Many were tired of wars overseas and cultural wars at home.
America was ready for a period of peace, love, and brotherhood.
Right on.